Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
We didn't decide about waves. We decided about these kind of waves. But those aren't the only kind of waves there are.
Wave carry energy.
They have a frequency and amplitude. The velocity of a wave is equal to the frequency of the wave times the wavelength. The unit for wavelength is meters, and the unit for frequency is hertz. No, not that kind of hertz, the unit hertz, which is 1 cycle per second. Waves also reflect and interfere. They can interfere either constructively, combining two waves, making the combined amplitudes bigger, or destructively, making the combined amplitude smaller. And standing waves are waves that appear to be moving back and forth, when truly the constructive and destructive interference is equal. We will be demonstrating wave interference through ripples in a pool. As the waves move outward from their sources, they pass through one another. As they pass, the waves interact, forming an interference pattern of light and dark bands. Okay, so there are two different kinds of waves. There are light waves, which are transverse waves. Rainbows are produced by light dispersion in a drop of water. These are transverse waves, otherwise known as light waves. And there are sound waves, which are longitudinal waves. These speakers create low-frequency sound waves through the bass. Does this have bass? So you know when you're standing on a curb and hear a fire truck going by like this? Well, we can explain why. This phenomena is known as the Doppler effect. This occurs when there's relative motion between the source of the wave and the observer. This occurs with all types of waves, best demonstrated here. So that's waves for you. Now you know more about waves than just the ones in the ocean. Now,
Finish energy.
this occurs when there is relative... Waves can... So that's waves for you. Now you know what wave... No! Interfere either constructively, combining two waves that combined amplitude bigger. What? Waves can also interfere. What? Waves can also No! Okay. So that's waves for you. Now you know what... So that's waves for you. Now you know Waves also reflect and interfere. Waves can also reflect and interfere. They can either interfere constructively, which... Combining two waves, making the combined amplitude bigger. This occurs with all types of waves. You messed up. And this is what it's come down to. She'd be blonde or brunette. Okay, look at me. Look at me go.